So you want to start a YouTube channel. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. Video is the biggest medium for communication, and YouTube is the biggest distributor. Video has the most engagement and arguably the best return on investment. It's a fantastic medium and a fantastic platform. 1 billion hours of video are watched every single day on YouTube. That is 144,000 years if you were to watch it all in a row, which you could never do. So, should you start a YouTube channel? Really depends. Because it is such a great opportunity, there is a lot of competition. Only 0.05% of channels have more than 1 million subscribers. And that's really when you'd be making good money. You could arguably do it at 100,000 subscribers, and it kind of depends on your business model on top of that. But 0.05%, that means 5 out of 10,000 people actually make it. So it's a really small number. There's extreme competition. A 2016 study found that the top 3% of channels, so top 3%, got 90% of all views, meaning that everybody else and the other 97% had to fight for the remaining 10%. However, the number of channels at the top isn't stagnant, it does grow. So there is more room at the top for new creators. So how do we succeed? Because if it was just like genuinely a crapshoot, just like you picked a lottery to find out if you were one of that 0.05%, those are really bad odds. Even though oddly, I think it's better odds than the lottery, so maybe I need to work on my lottery numbers. The real question is like, how do we succeed then? So here are my thoughts. You've got to learn to create video. You need your video skills to be really solid. They don't need to be amazing, but the biggest channels, the successful ones, none of them have bad video or bad audio. They all have at least solid skills on each of those. So if you're worried about low quality in the beginning, though, because we do need you to kind of actually be making stuff and not just, sit in perfectionism hell, then you can make multiple channels and post videos to different channels. Just put stuff out. A lot of the bigger YouTubers do start multiple channels, or if you go back to the beginning of their channels, they've got a bunch of random stuff that doesn't match their theme then and is oftentimes low quality. So you got to just start putting things out. And another great part about this is that when you do start putting things out, you can also improve your video skills, but then find out what markets are interested in. Like, are there people who are interested in what you have to say about child rearing or cooking or whatever it is that you're going for? And so it's really important that your pre-production, production, and post-production skills are all growing. You don't need them to be perfect. And then you need to also become really familiar with the distribution tools that YouTube gives you, because there are a lot. You need to learn about thumbnails and titles and descriptions and tags and how to get found in search. And so that's like a whole nother stage you have to do. So I'd remember those 4 stages: pre-production, production, post-production, distribution. Those are your 4 biggest parts. So imagine yourself, you're a YouTube baby. And when babies learn to walk, we're not really concerned up front that the quality of their steps is perfect. We don't want them to take 3 perfect steps, then they've learned to walk. The thing that we really understand about children, and this is something that everybody universally learns, is that they need to take a lot of really bad steps if they want to improve. And I think too often we're not willing to take the really bad steps that it would take to improve. So we don't. And we just focus on taking 3 perfect steps when the people that have taken 100 bad steps are going to wildly outpace us. And because this is a little bit of a competition, you need to be one of the people that's wildly outpacing others. So you're a YouTube baby, learn to walk. Making a video is a step. Doesn't need to be perfect, but what you should do is you should make a hypothesis about why that video will work, test if the video will work, then learn from the video that you made and pivot based on that. So make a video that you want to make. See how it goes. See how people respond to it. Did anybody share it? Did you get views? What happened? Learn from that and then make changes for your next video. And really at the end of the day, you can count on being successful on YouTube when you are better at making videos than other people. There's no other way to do that. Or even better yet, when you are the best at adding value to the viewer's life, then you'll be successful. And until you're better at making videos that people want to watch, you can't guarantee that you will be successful.